To my new rotation video. This is my Paladin. As you can probably tell looking at some of my gear, this is the character I spent the level 100 token on, and my Shadow Priest is the one I spent the level 91 on. I think I got this wrong in my Shadow Priest video, but looking at this one, this definitely had the level 100 token. Also, it was level 65 quite recently, as the post office says, because all this level 65 gear is in there. Anyway, looking at this character, or is level 75, maybe level 75, he was parked halfway through the Lich King quests, you know, sort of building up to the dungeons. Looking at this character, I don't really have enough info to do a rotation, so what I'm going to do is my first impressions of the new way that Paladin has to fight. Now, I used to play a Paladin in vanilla. I played a Paladin through vanilla all the way through the original Molten Core raids, up in through the Burning Crusades, and, you know, all the way through until the next expansion. And, you know, when Lich King came out, I started playing a Death Knight full time. But my heart has always really remained with the Paladin as my first character. It's got a lot of appeal to me. It wasn't the first character I ever played. The first character I ever played was my priest, who is now Shadow Priest, and she was a signing member of Dutch Inc., as in signed the charter. But obviously I'm not Dutch, and I really couldn't understand much of what had been said, and when I joined a new guild I was having real problems killing things as a disciplined priest, so I ended up going with Paladin, because at the time they were very, very OP. Not quite as much as rogues at the time, but in vanilla WoW they basically owned the whole thing. So I'd say I started this character maybe 5-6 weeks after launch. It's quite an old character. And back then you used to place seals on things, spend seals, use seals. Now you have Holy Power, which is a brand new thing. Now you have the same name spells, but a lot of them do different things. Hammer of Justice still does the same thing. Avenging Wrath still, you know, I think that was introduced at some point. Crusader Strike. And I pretty much used to level up, and I'll be honest, I mostly leveled as Protection because I enjoyed it. Retribution, far less fun, far more seat of the pants, oh my god, am I going to die every few fights, but Protection, you could stand in a horde of enemies in the Burning Crusade and just walk away from it. And in PvP, you used to be able to own rogues. A rogue would start a fight with you if you were a Protection Paladin, and bang, 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 you just reflect all his damage back to him.
You cannot prevail.
Here we go. So let's go through this. As I said, I enjoy this bit. The strikes are good, it builds up power, then spend it. See, it's fun. I haven't really worked out where all the keys go yet. So builders and spenders. Multiple target hits, you've got single target hits. I haven't yet worked out which is which, and if I'm not careful I'm going to end up dying. But the great thing about Paladin is you can stand still and heal yourself a little bit, and you can use that opportunity to run away. The only thing I always loved about the Paladin, you could just stand there taking the hits in your plate armor and heal yourself up. I do like this thing now where underneath your little health bar you get a little indication of your powers, you don't have to keep looking up at the top of the screen. The damage the Retro Paladin does is pretty impressive. I'm enjoying playing it. Carrying food, pointless. Running out of mana for heals, inevitable. Pretty cool. Let's get the hell out of here before I die. So as you can see, this is the character I am probably least experienced with. This video is probably way more shocking than my priest one. So this is going to be my first look at my level 100 Paladin. Because other than doing the starter quest, which you don't really need to concentrate on what damage you're doing, and other than doing the intro quest to the weapon, you know, didn't need to learn anything. Just, you know, hit those first 3 things. As I can see, those aren't resource spenders. My resource spenders are way over here. Okay, so there we go. I need to organize this better. So that's a single target. That's a single target. That's multiple targets. So that one probably goes in my multiple target thing with that one. And that'll be my Templar's Verdict, which will be the single target. Cool. Well, I hope if you're playing a Paladin, you've seen how awful I am, but I'm managing to survive. And remember, you have heals. Thank you very much, DOH. Please rate, comment, or subscribe, and see you around.